What's up, guys? It's Cloud here again. This is a video of all of the Master Rank 1 to 100 experiences that I had. And I think it's funny to see how things that I felt were clip-worthy changed throughout the experience. Obviously, it's not like every Master Rank or anything, but this is just like some of the notable clips that I took throughout the entire experience, and I'm sure that some of the clips have background audio, but I'm recording over this anyway because, you know, some of the clips don't have audio. So here I'm looking for Nargacuga, and it's ironic. We didn't even need to find him. You can tell how far back this was. I'm still using a bone sword, so this is like really early on. Let me switch to Glavenus, being, Glavenus. He's got the skulls up. This one, I should probably put on like one of the Monster Hunter top kill things, because just look at this. Wait for it, and a booski. That's a clutch claw kill, baby. That's exactly what that is. You don't see those ever. Just the clutch claw kill. And I had to double check in the reward screen, which a screenshot of is being posted right now after this little carve ends. And so you see there that the clutch claw is indeed what killed him. So yeah. And then Fulgur Anjanath, and I always say, Tigrex comes to fuck everyone's day up. So you can see, once again, this is still early days. I'm still using a obsolete sword, and Tigrex is like, yo, I'm gonna help you out, brother. And so, those two go at it. And, Anjanath takes an extra 2,000 damage right there. And I think this was my first Fulgur Anjanath hunt, so I wasn't familiar with him now. Now I hunt them for breakfast, but, it was the tag team of the century there. That's the last time a Tigrex has helped me do anything. Appreciate you, Tigrex. Oh, I know what this is. Right, so you see there's the Oda Garen that I'm hunting, the Fulgur Anjanath just kind of chilling, whatever. Now, this is what I mean by, like, noteworthy clips, because, like, even though he's known to do this to smaller, monsters, I'd never seen it happen to this extent. And I've never gotten killed by it until it happened. This is a pretty long clip, so I'm trying not to spoil it until there he is, makes his appearance in Savage Joe, coming and grabbing the Oda Garen and using him as a weapon. The Oda Garen, whatever you want to call him, alright? But anyway, yeah, so I'm just like sitting there like, hey, I'm not ready to fight a Savage Devil Joe yet. I have a video actually coming out once I tailor that together on Savage Devil Joe's getting massacred, but until then, this was still before I was ready. This is before the Black Tornaria or whatever. This was the Hydra Tornaria? Tornaria? That's the word. But here it is. So there's Oda Garen, and then boop, and now he's a weapon. And he's flailing, but, I'm just, like, not really sure what to do at this point. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm just gonna carve this tail. Nope. As you can see, this was way early Master. I had no idea what was going on. Like, I may as well have just been a Hunter Rank 1 player at this point. But no, I mean, this is, look at how small my health bar is, and, my stamina bar is not topped off, and I can't land a helm splitter for shit, and then I get killed, so that was a neat clip. I've fainted because the fucking hitbox on the Hellbreaker is bad. It's so bad. It's so fine. It's such a fine hitbox. So, there you have it. There you have my live commentary of it. This is like now further in. This is late. I mean, we're beating the Iceborne campaign here, essentially. So there I go, getting just smacked the fuck up by Shara and his Kamehameha. And then I'm sitting here like, yeah, alright. Let's burn this ancient potion. Let's burn this mega armor skin, baby. Let's burn a demon drug, baby. Let's get back into the action. Full force. Full power. I'm ready to go. Let's throw on the goddamn Rocksteady mantle while we're at it. I don't actually think I throw on the Rocksteady mantle while I'm at it. But you get the point of we're going in prepared. Like, whew. And so here we go. He roars, and I'm like, alright, cool. And then I'm like, hey, guess what, Shara? Oh. So that's nice that happened. Continuing on. We have Tigrex. Oh, yeah, Tigrex. This is actually a nice little way of retribution. We get to see Tigrex have a stroke live on camera. So anyway, you know, Tigrex is near the end of his life now. Otherwise he wouldn't have been sleeping and the skulls wouldn't be up, so he's already pretty weak. And then he does his little this, and then he turns and just basically falls over and has a stroke and dies because he had a stroke. See? I'm not even entirely sure what the circumstances that caused him to have it, because he does it like, I've only seen him do it like 1 or 2 other times. But, you get the point. And this is before my Helm Splitter EI hybrid days, so I was using one or the other only, and so this one looked to be only EI slashes. And this was Guiding Lands era now. Hey look, it's picture perfect. Wait. Hold on. Oh, yes. Nice. Nice. Who doesn't... Well, yeah. That's, yeah. And then we take it back a little bit. This is still post Guiding Lands era, but now I'm here to do... I think I was getting the Temporal Mantle here. And so as you can see, it's Lunostra and Tio. And so I'm like, hey, let's not hit Teostra is the answer to our problems. And so Luna's sitting here roaring next to his face, and he's so used to it from like his... home life that he doesn't even wake up. He's fucking exhausted, and he's like, oh, she's just nagging again, it's fine. And so then, you know, ironically enough, this is one of the times where Lunostra, this is what happens when you cry wolf, because now Lunostra's in trouble, and Tio's nowhere to be, well, he's right there actually, but he's nowhere to be found essentially, because he is asleep, and his partner is about to die, frankly. And he's just unbothered. I mean, there goes Lunostra, so right next to him, like, basically... Oh, Teostra doesn't wake up, just kidding. So now he's like, oh, what the fuck? And then, there you have it. Pretty good hunt there, I say. We killed Tio and Luna within 10 seconds of each other. Wasn't that cute? I think so. You love to see it. Unfortunately for Teostra, he lost a spouse and his own life. And it just really shows you that you shouldn't cry wolf, because otherwise you might not get the help of your significant other in a time of need. That's all I really got to say about that one. Yep, just carve it away.
Look at all those crafting components for armor that I can't use anymore. It's way inferior. That's pretty good.
And then this is the most recent clip as of today. The final chapter in the saga. The final villain in Monster Hunter. The true legend, the true god. Ruiner Nergigante. Yes. I didn't find him very difficult. He killed me once. I will concede that. But for what he was the original time in original Nergigante when I faced him, Ruiner, not a problem. I don't even remember his moveset, really. I mean, I was tanking so many hits off of this bastard, but as you can see, I'm fully optimized by this point in the video. Like, I'm using Wyvern Blade Luna with the full Master's Touch set because, like I said, I can't do Safi right now. Not that I really think I'm going to use Safi's Shatterblade anyway, even if I were to get it. Because... well, I hate Wyvern Blade Luna, I'm not gonna lie. It's good for most fights, but like fighting Gold Rathian, like I'm looking for an all-purpose weapon, so I'm probably gonna go with Ruinous Extermination after I farm Ruiner a little bit more. And then that'll probably be my longsword, but I know that if I do Safi, I'm gonna switch back to Wyvern Blade Luna, because he's weak to poison. But yes, so Ruinous Extermination, I just feel like is a more balanced weapon, even though it does less overall DPS. The numbers are like in those single percentages, like not even a significant single percent. I think it's like 1, maybe less than that, difference in DPS, and that's just because Wyvern Blade Luna has its poison affliction. But I mean, Ruinous Extermination has that obscenely long white sharpness, and then since it's dragon element with Elder Seal, I mean, it only gets better against Elder Dragons, and like the only monster it's really weak against is, well, I mean, like the only two are like Stygians and Ogre, and probably Savage Joe. But once again, I mean, it's not that hard to switch between Wyvern Blade Luna and Ruinous Extermination, and then obviously if I can get Safi's Shatterblade, like I really do like the way that weapon looks. But I'll give it a shot, and then maybe I'll eat my words later on. But otherwise, I mean, I don't really see much point when there's like, you know, obviously, I don't even know what makes it the highest damage weapon besides its customization options. But everyone seems pretty bent on using that. Also, this is where Ruiner Nergigante just gets abused. Like, this is just Ruiner abuse now, so prepare for this. This next, like, 60 seconds, or 30 probably is more fair. This next, like, 30 seconds of the clip is just abuse on Ruiner Nergigante. And so I know a lot of people will like to see this because, you know, everyone gets locked down by him, whatever, and I'm sitting here showing him who's boss. There he goes roaring. I'm going to land another Helm Splitter on his way out, and then he jogs away, and I'm like, hey, I am out of megas. So that's cool, but that's why I keep some components in the back pocket. Because I was figuring at this point, like, hey, he's probably pretty low. Well, actually, no, I didn't know that. I was actually headed back to camp, I'm not even going to lie. First, I was headed to this honey thing, and then I see that he's actually going back to where we just were fighting, and then I see that he actually is going over here to the classic sleep spots. I'm like, oh, he definitely is low enough that I don't need to run back to camp. So I go, and I'm like, hey, we're just going to finish this now. And so thus, he roars, and that's pretty much it. I mean, the rest is in the clip here. Proof's in the pudding, and the rest is history. This is it for Ruiner Gigante. And that is Master Rank 1 to 100 in very light highlights. Hope you enjoyed. Kept this one much shorter than the special edition, but yep. That's it.